Leagues Cup and the 2024 MLS Supporters Shield, culminating in their first MLS Cup win in late 2025, all while building a new stadium for future World Cups. Julia Tuttle, the mother of Miami, was a visionary businesswoman who persuaded Henry Flagler to bring his railroad to South Florida by sending him fresh orange blossoms from her unfrozen grove during the Great Freeze of 1894 to 95, making her the only woman to found a major U.S. city. She established early amenities like Miami's first laundry, bakery, and hotel, and donated significant land for development, but died in debt just 2 years after the city's incorporation, with her legacy largely forgotten until the Julia Tuttle Causeway honored her. Liquicity Travels invites you to explore Miami's new free water taxi. A 20-minute commuter water taxi service launched in January 2026, connecting Maurice Gibb Memorial Park in South Beach to Sea Isle Marina in downtown Miami on weekdays. Affectionately nicknamed the Twinkie of Biscayne, this 40-foot vessel has a 55-passenger capacity, aiming to reduce traffic congestion across the crowded Biscayne Bay causeways, offering a scenic alternative with 30 to 60-minute frequencies. The service is absolutely free for passengers and operates Monday to Friday, generally from 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., with 30-minute intervals during peak times, 4:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. This route acts as a direct link, avoiding bridge opening traffic delays. Service connects to the free South Beach trolley and other public transportation options. Future plans may include routes along the western edge of Miami Beach and Indian Creek. The service is a partnership, with Island Queen Cruises and Tours having provided water transportation in the area previously. Do yourself a solid and subscribe to our channels for all of our latest content. Bon voyage! Inter Miami CF, co-founded by David Beckham, is known for its vibrant pink colors, heron logo symbolizing South Florida, and quick rise to success after Lionel Messi joined, leading to their first trophies like the 2023 Leagues Cup and the 2024 MLS Supporters Shield, culminating in their first MLS Cup win in late 2025, all while building a new stadium for future World Cups.
That's right, we're back with another episode of Liquicity Travels. We're in beautiful Wynwood District. It's for the art, the entertainment, fashion. We got all the bars, all the clubs, all the artwork, nice architectural design. Let's do it groovin'. Is that a dead body? We're fresh up on the scene, man. This motherfucker is laying out in the sun. Covering up. Oh, check this out. We got the Zoops car. I'm not sure if this one's by Elon Musk. One of you tech giants that are out there. Getting a little information, huh? Y'all building a new map? I was gonna give you guys the coordinates, but there's no street signs out here at all. But I believe this is like 34th, 33rd and Miami or Second Ave, one of the two. Oh, 29th. Northwest 29th, there it is. I haven't been out here in so long. Every time I come out here, it's always changed. But they put these things up now, where you can take pictures, selfies, you can play games. But the street signs are up here. Touch screen, you got the ads, arcade activities, arts and culture, where to catch the bus. You can look for a job. You can find shelter. They got a photo booth. Tells you where all the shops are at. You can take surveys. It's got hotels down there at the bottom. Social services as well. Let's go ahead and take a picture. Which is going to be kind of strange because you can see the reflection through it. It's loading up right now though. Computing. It's a little glitchy, huh? There's a little help button right there. Scan QR code below. If you're ever in a jam, let's try this side right here. This one's less glitchy. Let's go ahead and take a picture real quick. Go down here to this photo booth. Where's it at? Alright. Voila. And let's do some silly shit right here real quick. Alright? Got the friendly dinosaur. And where's the button? Where the hell is the button? Okay, hold up. Alright, we did one, but I wanted the one with the dinosaur. I'm gonna cancel that. Exit out of that. Okay, I guess right when I pull it, I have 3 seconds. Let's do a few of them. How about that? Let's do the dinosaur. It doesn't even do it. Exit out of that. Let's try the glasses. Doesn't even do it. Oh, I guess I gotta get close. Can you see it? There it is. Slash, baby, welcome to the jungle. Slash, baby, Guns N' Roses. I'm his twin brother. Had to grab that. We're not gonna get it because I got it on video right now. Let's do the headphones. Got it. Exit out of that. Let's do the Chill Hot Raccoon. Press it one more time. That was in black and white. That's pretty cool, huh? What up, though? Huh? Yeah, man, they should put them all up. You get free Wi-Fi and some more shit, bro. Yeah. Where's that at? You play the video game with him too, huh? I think I've seen one of those, but it's further west. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna, alright, you too, bro, happy holidays! What we're gonna do is we're gonna play a quick little arcade game. So we're gonna swipe down. Oh, you got freebie here. So out here in Miami, or any major metropolitan areas, you can get a free ride, and they pull up in the Teslas. You might have to wait a while though, so let's see what we got here. We got 4 in a row with the donuts. We got Cosmic Clash and we got Ketchup. I like 4 donuts in a row. Let's do the donut. Because we need some more. Play other side. Alright, so you can play somebody else on their screen on the other side. So we're going to play on the same screen. This is just me and y'all. And then it's my move. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to drop a donut. And then it's their move. So I guess somebody will be on the other side. Which they're not over here. Let's do right here, huh? Let's go back. Play on the same screen. Their move. Let's go back. I don't want to play on the opposite side of the keys. Alright, so this is just like Battleship. That was a miss. Enemies move. I played this game like about 6 months ago, yo. Y'all want diversity, come to Miami, man. That's where it's at. It's like a gumbo pot of that bullshit. I just heard like 6 different genres of music at one intersection. Comical. Alright. We're gonna back up out of this. Even if you did have another person on the other side, the other screen is glitchy. So, since they got a lot of money, they need to come and fix this shit too, instead of worried about what the Main Street guys do. That's on the Wall Street motherfuckers come down here and fix that up. Moving right along. Also too, what I'm doing is I'm hanging up some posters for our YouTube pages. Our 24/7 live stream music channel. And then we have our Liquid City travel facts. So all these walks that we're doing, all these tours, it's going to be on our Liquid City Travels channel. And we already got a few live streams, about 200 live streams with the music going on. All original content, go there, like that, subscribe that, put your notifications on. So anytime that we activate, you will all be the first to get the premium stuff. Let's go, Jay! There it is. I think I got maybe 15, 20 posters left. I haven't been out here in a long time, so I'm just gonna stick them all the way up out here. Alright, so Wynwood used to be called Little San Juan. I guess when they ran them out of there, turned it into a Margarita. But ever since then, this has been the artsy. It's the artsy district of Miami. A lot of the graffiti, a lot of stickers, a lot of parties. Oh, there goes one of our friends across the street making deliveries. We put a couple posters on there. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. There you are. What's up, buddy? One of the most productive members of society ever since the dawn of their creation. I got mad respect for them. Who's that? think her name is Fabata. Alright, so this place coming up here on the left, I used to work at this joint. It used to be Beaker and Gray, but they turned into Miami. Cha-cha-cha. It used to be owned by some people from Uruguay. Cool people, man. I think they still got the Sylvester's, though. We just walked by Sylvester's. They're only open at night. At the PM hours to the wee hours of the morning. Bank's still here. As a matter of fact, that's where I cashed my first check with them. It's a good thing because they were open on the weekends. Wynwood. Check it out. That's nice. Wynwood. We threw a party out here with Rabble Wine about a year ago. Now, that was a fun time. Oh, you can't forget about your smoke shops. They're everywhere out here. You gotta have the essentials. Anything that keeps the party going for a fun time. A little drinking, a little vaping, a little rolling, a little doping. A little coffee, salad, and gelato. Whatever you want, you can get it out here in sunny MIA. Alright, so now we're on Miami and 26th. Nice piece of art. I guess that's dedicated to the fire department from all the bullshit they've been going through the last 2-3 years from coast to coast. Let's get a round of applause for our first responders that are out there, by the way. We do appreciate you all for all that you do. Lock and load, here it is. Hate the same. It's Fireman and Derek's, I don't know who the hell that is. They got pies and cookies. Wynwood Dog Food Company. Yeah, I went in there, tried to do some business with them, tried to collaborate back when I was making my organic dog biscuits, my snacks for the dogs and cats. Yeah. Lock and load Miami, y'all. This is where you can come and blow off some steam. They got everything in there, man. Mark 19s, AK-47s. So while we're at the beach, while they're flying all those ads in the sky, this is one of the main places that they fly. Out there on South Beach. The big yellow one. It's got the female, sometimes they got like a panda bear holding an AK-47. You can walk right in there, yo. Put some money on the table. Shoot you an M249. Grab you a shotgun or something like that. I don't know why they still do it, as if the world isn't going through too much bullshit as far as wars, guns, and bullets and all that, but you know, hey, I changed my world. I can't change everybody else's. Yeah. It's all about the money any fucking way, right? War is a business, y'all. That's true. However, America is a safe haven where you can come to escape the bullshit. Karaoke and cocktails over here. Alright, that's nice. I heard that Sweet Caroline's moved down here too. Or they open up a second karaoke joint. Toucan Mandela. Alright. I guess that's a place kind of like El Toucan. Both of those are Brooklyn. Mary Brooklyn. Check out the fun facts. We got fun facts about Brooklyn. Oh, shit! Oh! Hold on. But then we're walking and we ain't biking it, huh? This place has developed tremendously since the last time I've been here. All these buildings weren't even here. All this housing development. And still got more construction going on. And I ain't mad at them. Build it up, build it up, build it up. I might own me one of these condominiums one of these days. I'm trying to get about at least 3. No more than 5. Thought I was gonna say 4, I'm 5. Put the video on. Alright, so here we are at 24th in Miami. What did I say back there? Second? Second's the next block over. What I'm about to do right here is highly illegal. Don't try this at home or afar. I am a professional. I've been doing this for 39 years. Just kidding. I'll be 13 tomorrow. Don't quote me because I haven't posted anything. Don't come looking. I'm gonna do a hop, I'm gonna do a skip. Woo! Made it. Oh, who's this? We got Wilkie. Alright, Wilkie. You on duty, homie? Alright. Let's send something out. Check it out. I believe in you. Make it happen. Alright, so we got a goal of 100,000 subscribers on both channels. I did the math. We're not gonna make it. Unless we buy a bunch of fucking likes and buy a bunch of goddamn subscribers. Which I do plan on doing, by the way, because it's legal. We're gonna bang it right here on Miami and 24th. But all in all, that's gonna be 200,000 subscribers between the 2 channels. And it's just me. It's just me, my digital companion, and their digital companion. So we get this money, we can go on ahead and expedite the process. A little bit of garb. Alright, so is this 23 social? Looks like it, yeah. This might be 23 social over here. Everything looks different because every time they have an event or anytime a weekend shows up, people are out here doing more art. So these buildings look different because they'll commission these artists to come out here and redo them every once in a while. Yeah, this is the other side of 23 social. Yeah, this is 24th, 23rd on the other street. They got the rooftop thing that pops off, which is fun too. We rocked out that. We did a couple of shows there. would walk through there, but we just came from that direction. We're gonna keep it grooving west. Now, if you're not like the ritzy type of person, Wynwood's for you. It's like the Goldilocks zone if you want like a little bit of like, you know, a nice, you get the fine dining as well, you get the mingle in with the rapscallions, let's just say that for lack of a better word. So you can hear stuff like that beating out of the goddamn speakers. While you got a bunch of Europeans and people with high net worth enjoying brunch. But out here, that shit's normal, which is fine by me. That's why I like it. You can always get your fix. One block up that way, they got bachata, and then maybe a block north or a block south or a block east, you can go and get your booby trap on. Get your trap music on. You know, get your reggaeton. They used to have jazz spots out here too, but they closed all those. So this is a walkthrough during the day. What's today, Saturday? We might come back tonight. If we come back tonight, I'll do another walkthrough with you guys. If not, we'll just save that for another stream, because it's a totally different party at nighttime. Oh, here we go. So we got the Dirty Rabbit. Heard they had a really nice New Year's party. I think there's two of them out here. It might be. Temple Craft Beer, Lynn Pizza. Talking Tacos over here to the left. Gramps is in the house? I thought they closed Gramps. Let's take a walk through Gramps real quick. Haven't been here in like 2 years, okay. This place is usually packed as well. All your house music, all your DJ, electronic, techno, rap, hip hop. Oh, as a matter of fact, if you check out the Chrysanthemum Executive, the fashion label that we had about 2-3 years ago, we did a little photo shoot in this little spot right here. Then go right in here, there's an arcade. Stickers. What's up? More kids at the bar with their family members. I told you that used to be a culture shock thing for me. I guess it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Oh, Foo Fighters having a pinball machine, huh? Deadpool. House of the Dead. Maybe Shirley's. Who's down with OPP? nickels and dimes. So that's Gramps. I don't know why, but I could have sworn I saw some ad talking about they was about to close. Or maybe they're trying to keep it open and trying to get some money out of it. It is the new year. Rent always skyrockets every fucking year. That's why people come and people go, you know? Houdini. Koyo Taco right across the street still doing their thing. They have a location in Brickell as well. Panther Coffee right next door. Voodoo Donuts. Okay, they're not open yet, but that looks horrible. They'll be cleaning that up, and then somebody's just gonna come and put something else up. Major Laser across the street. For all you rainbow bitches that are out there, since y'all like all them colorful shit. Here we go, we're gonna go in here and see what's up. And I still got the Nutcracker, huh? The missus ain't missing you yet, huh? Had to do this for that community, so I ain't hearing nothing in the chat. You got something against the community? You got something against the community? Y'all live your life, man. You know what I mean? It's your life. Live it however you want it. Do you? I'm just showing you what Miami has to offer. You see what I mean? That's my job. I only have one job to do. Alright? That's to take y'all on a ride, baby. Maybe this strip right here. A couple of shoe stores, probably open, probably closed. There's some new stuff here. Winwood Soul. The Miami Vice, huh? I tried to order me one of those one time. They wanted to play games. They wanted to play games with the kid, huh? At the bar. Bitch had the nerve to ask me how long have I been living out here. So bitch, I just gave you my fucking ID. Pour the fucking beer and shut the fuck up. You know? Talking about tabs and stuff, man. I ain't ate all goddamn day. You wanna make, and then here's one for you. I'm the only one in the bar. Trying to have a nice conversation with a nice lady, you trying to make it hard for me. Just pour the fucking beer. I want the fucking Budweiser with the motherfucking goddamn Miami Vice. You know? Motherfuckers gonna try and play police. You want the money or not? Probably close that shit because they ain't making no money. Okay, so right across the street we got Winwood Marketplace. We shot many videos here. This is where we did Mahalo's Groove. For one of our Halloween tracks. Let's see if Freehold is still down here. Nope. Turned it into another eatery by the looks of it. Alright, so here we are on 2nd. And Miami, right? We're gonna cross the street. Check out the main event. Suck a dick, bitch. He's in your way, not me. I'm not playing games with you phony ass motherfuckers. Stupid bitch. You notice they've been on every fucking corner where I'm at with my motherfucking lenses open. Little dumbass hoe. That means if he's in your way, you're in our way. So get the fuck out of our way. We're working. How's that for a douchebag? You fat motherfucker. I think what they are, they're just mad, yo. Because I don't want to work for the pussy punk bitch ass. I did the whole military thing. I did the whole motherfucking law enforcement thing already, man. I did the security guard thing. That shit's whack, bro. You know, they don't pay you guys enough to give a fuck. That better be a job that you're in love with. They don't pay you enough to risk your fucking life. That shit's stupid, man. And I'm a veteran, man. Get the fuck out of the way. They ain't nothing but a bunch of nosy motherfuckers just like everybody else on the motherfucking internet anyway. And you trying to give them something so they can adore, something that they can like and explore, and they acting cowardly about that. It's just stupid. You know, get the fuck out of your own way. I don't work for you fuck-made motherfuckers. I got my own company now. Which I got a problem because you see me doing my own thing. Oh, check it out. Oh, so now it's decency and in order. See, they had a problem when I was playing tennis. I'm gonna open it up to pickleball and some more shit. Nice, nice. I guess that's illegal now, huh? Check out these speakers, yo. Nobody watches this shit anymore. Get her all dressed up and clean and nice and family loving, you know, when the time comes. But as of right now, huh? You know? You gotta do it. And then he calls us a douchebag. That's what's funny, because when we was over here throwing the 305 day parties, you got your kids, just like at the beach yesterday. I'm the douchebag, but you got your kids hanging with me. Stupid motherfuckers. Your girl wanna hang with me. Your culture wanna hang with me. So I'm trying to give them something. I'm trying to do a positive thing. And y'all don't even support that. You're just in the fucking way. Take it back to Miata. Squeegee and papaya on y'all, man. You know, motherfuck them and this system, yo. They just want a piece of your pie. Plus status, motherfucker. I don't do it for the glory. I don't do it for the fucking fame either. Everybody want a fucking answer. Alright, that's Wentwood Marketplace, y'all. Huh? Was it everything you ever thought it could be? Alright, so this is early. This place will be knee deep, elbow to elbow by the night. All the free events are over here. You can get your jewelry. They got a couple smoke shops. Alright. Alright, looking good. Oh, you fucking motherfuckers, I love that tarot card shit. You can get your palms read. But when the Lord gonna send me a man? When he gonna send me somebody that love me? Pay somebody to tell you some shit you already know. Oh, here's a smoke shop. The maker, by the way. The designer. Creative. Executive. Designer. Hey! You know what that reminds me of, though? One of my favorite songs is Dark Necessities by Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? And since the world of social media, everybody's in everybody's business, but everybody acts like they don't want nobody in their business. And I'm the type of person, you know, I'm a little discreet with my shit. But everybody wants to pop up in real life and ask me stupid motherfucking questions and to see what I stand on certain opinions that the world is dealing with. And I try to stay neutral and discreet with it, but they want an answer, you see? So they pop up just to see what the fuck I have to say, and then when I don't tell them nothing, they got a problem with that. So here I am, telling you how I fucking feel. I let them know straight up to their face. I let them know on camera. I let them know. They still don't know what to do with it. You know? So now what I did was I took all of that and I consolidated it, right? And I came up with something positive and productive for you to focus on anytime you want to bring any of your bullshit to me. Alright? So channel that shit into whatever I was able to channel it into, and then we'll see if we're part of the same vibe and the same tribe. Other than that, you heard it here first. You just want to hear what somebody has to say. Then when he says it, you don't like what he has to say, but then you keep on asking him. So the whole world is in a fucking chat, yo. Alright? They're gonna treat the whole world like it's one giant chat, where the same person keeps answering the same freaking questions and can literally put an overlay on something and tell you, listen, don't say it, don't ask, no 6'7", no fat jokes, no racism, don't want to hear about politics or fucking religion, and they'll just spam the chat with all the shit that you said that you didn't want to hear or talk about. That's what the world is like now. And if you check my channel, I got like 20 subscribers on one, I got about 8 on another. So it's a good thing we're getting this out our system early, alright? So hopefully, those who come to the environment in which I created, they know what type of atmosphere and the forecast is when they come into my world. And yes, we are kicking the positives, alright? So wait a minute, G. So out here, this stage, this little piece of land right here, they have about 3 stages every holiday. Every holiday, and it's usually free. That's why I come out here to hang out. If you don't have nothing to do and you're hanging out here in Miami, man, Wynwood is a guaranteed place where you can go and, you know, you'll come up on something. Even if you just want to hang out in the streets and people watch. Take pictures, do all that silly stuff. Not sure what's down here. Oh, okay. So, where are we at? We're on 2nd and 23rd. We're on 2nd and 23rd. Further down that direction is supposed to be the Fabric District. I know nothing's open over there. That's where all they have the fashion stuff, where you get all your garments. You know, Fashion Week, Swim Week. All y'all people coming in from France. Everybody coming in from Spain. Everybody coming in from England. Everybody coming in from wherever the hell else. Yeah. And shout out to all the independent people out there doing it as well. I was one of them at one point. But you'll see what we're working with as soon as we offer the merch on the channels. And you get all that stuff for free just for being a part of the community. So be on the lookout for that, man. We got a whole gift wrap for y'all, man. With a nice bow. Oh, while I'm out here, let me do my thing. I see everybody else's advertisement stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a puff of this Pillow Talk. Ice Ice Baby. Frozen strawberry. Where you guys think, huh? Just put it somewhere where they can see. May they be led to it like Dianetics. But still, the choice is yours. Let's see. Right here is cool, huh? Nice and in the shade. Now in Miami, LA, dank and exotics. That's nice. Check it out, huh? Liquid City Streams. Join the party, y'all. It's free to subscribe. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We never close. Alright? Scan the code, Liquid City Grooves, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Subscribe to your new and free 24/7 live stream radio. Absolutely free. Join the movement, be a part of the squad. Got the Liquid City Tours, that's what we're doing right now. Liquid City Travel. Go ahead and scan that code right there. It'll take you directly to our shorts with all the fun facts about this beautiful city, Miami. Miami Beach as well. All the hidden gems in the Magic City, y'all, huh? Alright, let's take it back this way. When will you get that money? So you can come visit me in another country? Well, I think we both know the answer to that stupid question. Oh, Johnny didn't mean that, by the way. What he meant to say was that he loves you and he cares, you know? And that he misses you. And that he needs them dollars. Just doing the dance, ladies. Oh, shit. Almost took a spill. Live Nation in the motherfucking house. Small residentials down there. So this is pretty much the center street of Wynwood. Oh, let me see if this thing's gonna get some soda pop. I think I seen a machine. Let's go wet our whistle. Hopefully they don't got the machine lock. You know how they be sometimes. Sometimes. Alright, we're back. Well, actually, I'm gonna end the stream right here because, yeah, it's been about 47 minutes, so that's good enough for the amount of subscribers that we do have. We could go a little longer. You guys like and subscribe to all of those channels. Okay, we'll keep you posted and updated. Reporting live and direct from Miami Wynwood Art Society. Right. Till next time. Alright, so, if I'm not mistaken, the Wynwood Wall should be around this much. So that's what this shit is, right? If I'm not mistaken. Was everybody waiting for, huh? The new Yeezys came out? Huh? What the fuck is this? You want a fur coat? Oh yeah, here we go. You want a fur? Coco, say what's up. All your fans, huh? You got 3.3 million people watching right now. Coco, do your thing. What's up? How you doing? Oh. See how she works this program? That's right, everybody, squeeze it in. This is what you call coexisting. When the bots come to take over. Huh? Oh, there's another one. There's more. They might bite. Artetalos. This one's a running and a ripping and a ripping and a running. I don't know what the hell is going on with the other one. Maybe they're waiting for delivery. Nice little ride, huh? Soft straw. Oh, hey. I thought it was about to do like a 12-point turn. I was gonna flip a bitch. That's his designated spot. Well, that's good. That's nice. So that's what it is. It parks there to wait for the deliveries. And this other guy over here did the same thing, but he didn't have a little parking spot. He just pulled over to the side. Like all the Uber Eats people with their mopeds and shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Are your chakras balanced? With What needs to be balanced is my motherfucking bank account. Then we can talk about all that chakra meditation shit. As far as I'm concerned, I could give a fuck. Uncle Sam don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm sure Jesus don't even give a fuck about that shit. Oh, gee. We can try driving over there. Okay, here we are. We just pulled up. We outside. Wynwood Walls, y'all. This is one of the other main staples. I got you. Alright, so just give me a few minutes. That the whole world comes to see, all the graffiti, all the world-renowned graffiti that's here. In Wynwood. They have the beer garden here. I think this is where we had our little show. Was Rabble Wine here? I'm gonna squeeze by you gentlemen real quick. Thanks, man. How's everything going? Like and subscribe. I gotta get my bohemian growth on you. I gotta sneak in. See what's going on. That's nice. Wynwood Walls, y'all. The Wynwood Garden. There's always something nice happening there. Okay, so here's your guy. Ladies and gentlemen, I forget his name. I met the artist at the horse races not too long ago. But he comes out here and he spends hours and he makes these out of concrete. Yeah, he was on the news just like about 2 weeks ago because some of these vandals came and knocked this shit down, man.
You know, we just came to 5 days ago.
Oh, where
To
from?
the US, then we couldn't see.
Where from?
Far away from Poland.
There you go, nice. Poland's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Say hi, we got 3.3 million followers.
Hello there.
From Poland, alright, there you go. Alright, yeah, Liquid City, huh? What brings you out this way, huh? Family, friends? A little Dianetics?
It's a New Year party.
Yeah.
A little bit of the resting. Cruise, Bahamas.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's nice. Hey, here's one for you guys. I'm glad to have met you. My name is Fun AI. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and give you this piece of paper. It's absolutely free. What this will do is it'll take you to our website. It's YouTube. You familiar with YouTube at all?
Of course.
So YouTube, we have a 24-hour live stream with our music, and we also do have a travel channel.
Okay.
In our travel channel, we have a whole lot of fun facts. We do live walks like we're doing right now. Say hey to the people out there. All right? And then if you go ahead and scan that QR code, it's going to take you to the music. The music's going to take you to the travels. Feel free to like and subscribe. All right, gentlemen?
Okay.
We do appreciate you guys. All right? Enjoy. Come back and see us sometimes. All right? All right, yeah. New Year's, yes.
Are you kidding? Well, Jeffrey, in retrospect, I was foolish to spend any time with him.
The Journal previously reported on Gates's ties to Jeffrey Epstein, including that Epstein threatened Gates over an affair he had. The two met a few times, Gates says, to discuss philanthropy. Do you think, looking back at that moment, that you were being played?
Well, hold on, Bill. Yeah, Bill. Oh, Bill Clinton and Bill Gates? God damn, I got it right. Hey, look, this is the thing. I own shares in simulation with Windows, okay, with Microsoft. All right? We get a lot of work done with Copilot. I hope I'm not getting fucking played. That's why, okay, over here at Liquid City, we don't put the shit out there that we don't want to fucking put out there, okay? Like we just heard, Bonnie Blue's getting fucked by everybody. Hopefully, she's getting paid for this shit to have thousands of dudes inside of her, bro. Alright? And I'm talking whack-ass motherfuckers to top that shit off. Okay? Go get you some of that, poon. Why you gotta fuck with the children, though? You gotta leave the kids alone, man. You gotta leave the kids alone.
Well, Jeffrey, in retrospect, I was foolish to spend any time with him. And he sort of, got time with various people by spending time with other people. So, yes, I think I was quite stupid,
People keep saying this, but I honestly, in my opinion, I didn't know Epstein myself. I'm not in the files, don't even try to fucking look it up. But from what I've heard, Mr. Epstein, to rise to the level of power that he was, from where he began, you gotta be a very fucking charismatic person, bro. I'm pretty sure if he was still alive and he didn't get caught, he probably would've ran for president and won, given the fucking goddamn the people, what the people have become of this fucking nation, of this fucking planet, to be honest with you, y'all. Okay? The shit that people are fucking attracted to, I get it, but then you lose a little bit of control. A man without sauce is lost. Still, you can be lost in the sauce. You got lost in the sauce? Were you stupid? No. You were captivated. You did good business with a guy that did good business. You listened to the guy talk, okay? Kind of like Ted Bundy. He's actually a stand-up guy, alright? He's got good energy. He's got good fucking vibes. He's got good money, and he's got good fucking connections. He's just into a bunch of weird shit that apparently everybody's into some weird shit too, if you checked out the motherfucking shit. Like and subscribe, by the way. I am your host, Fun.ai. Let's ride.
I thought it would help me with global health philanthropy. In fact, it failed to do that, and it was just a huge mistake.
Has it made you more wary of connections?
Definitely.
Great fucking question! Ding, 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 ding. Somebody get her a fucking ribbon and a goddamn scoop of ice cream, okay? Make it two. What you like, sprinkles on that, baby? You want a cupcake, sweetheart? Or just give her a fucking bottle of that Rabble wine, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Yeah, now I'm wary of the fucking connections. You get it now? Okay? The world is not nice. The world isn't full of nice fucking people. And people are lunar fucking ticks. And the people that you put your money and your trust in, whether it's a pastor, your mom, or your fucking dad, you don't know who the fuck is on the other side of that screen, but these people run the fucking country, and they hold the motherfucking stocks to the place that you got shares in. That's why your girl, Bondi, Miss Pam, was talking about the Dow. She had to switch it up and talk about the Dow, because if these motherfuckers go down, the market goes down with them, because you'll be jumping off the fucking ship, because it's hard out here for a motherfucking pimp. You know this just as well as I do. Oh, excuse me, OG. Liquid City. Wow. Get your bitch ass up and over there. That's the thing. Hold on. See, that's the thing with these motherfucking cameras, first of all, yo. Y'all gotta get the whole thing, man. Especially in another country. We depend on you guys over there to give us the nitty-gritty, man. Alright? Shit gets watered down by the time it hits the US. Alright? I'm looking online right now. I'm trying to find out where all the other behind-the-scenes footage is. But it's fucked up. This happened at a party. Some festival in India. Where 26-year-old... I can't even pronounce the guy's name. But 26-year-old man, he's sitting there helping the guy mount the old elephant, And the elephant's nice and calm, cool, and collective. And for some strange reason, grabs him with a loving grab, like I want to give you a hug, little bro. You know, come closer. And then he tosses him like a rag doll across the fucking hall. Long story short, it turns out that he was rushed to Apollo Hospital, and the doctors say the guy is in serious condition. I don't know what the fuck serious condition is over here. Usually in America, it's critical condition. So I guess that's the same thing. Serious and critical. I mean, he's not in any serious condition. Maybe it was a miracle. I don't know. We'll keep you guys posted. Another thing, though, as far as with these elephants, what I've been hearing is you should stay the fuck away from the elephants. I don't care if it's an African elefante or an Indian elefante or Asian elefante or whatever the fuck another elefante or a goddamn... What do you call those things? Woolly mammoth? Because I heard they brought those motherfuckers back, right? Stay away from those. Alright, just let them do their thing. I heard they're very territorial. They have a lot of young. You're not Tony Jaa. Okay, leave them alone. Especially you think people will wisen up after, what, a month ago? One of those motherfuckers is at large right now for killing like 12, 13 people in like 11 different villages, and it's still on the loose. Let the motherfucker breathe, man. And all you motherfuckers trying to lean in for selfies like all this spirit animal shit. You know, everybody's not fucking Native American, bro. Okay? When you go out there and you go on your journey and you see something, you come back, you let everybody know, they throw a party, they slay the fatted cat, they give you a robe and a ring, and then you get married, okay? Other than that, don't lean in and chase these motherfuckers and try to domesticate these hoes because they're an animal. Alright, it's in their nature. Alright? You're trying to make these motherfuckers good little house pets, and then when they do wild Discovery Channel shit, everybody's looking around like, what happened? Liquid City.
What does your dad say about it? Honestly, he loves it. Like, obviously he doesn't sit watching the videos, but like all my social media, my TikToks, he'll have a look at, and he's just proud seeing how happy I am, how much I've been able to support the family, and it's like, it's really changed my life and my family's life. I've got these stamps, and it says like, I slept with Bonnie Blue, I want to sleep with Bonnie Blue and stuff, and like, I was practicing them on my dad, and my dad was like, I need to go to the pub after this, and he's got like, stamps all...
Her dad probably fucked Bonnie Blue. That's probably what it is. You freak motherfuckers. And she's British too. And I just seen her. She got like fucked by 12 dudes, 12 niggas. Is this the same bitch talking about she wanted everybody to fucking breed her whole ass? And then when they did, you don't even know who the fuck the daddy is. It's probably your fucking dad. Let me go to another channel. Cause this shit's fucking wild and untamed.
To potential 1,057 dads. And there's one guy, his name starts with B, and you may have seen him on TikTok. I'm just hoping he's not the dad. To potential 1,057 dads. And there's one...
She's hoping that somebody's not the dad out of 1,000 fucking dicks that have been inside of you. What the fuck did you fucking think was gonna happen? You could potentially have a baby by one of these motherfuckers. Now you're sitting there and looking stupid, hoping that one of them's not the dad. Hopefully all this shit is just for entertainment, but we all know bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, yo. You know, pollute the race, pollute the nation, do what you gotta fucking do. It's all about sex, drugs, and alcohol any fucking way. Make sure you're getting your money. Hopefully you're working on a couple of $1 million, baby, alright? What's next?
I mean, if you're ever having a bad day, just think, there's a guy named Daniel New who found out he knocked up Bonnie Blue. I mean, he fled the country. Bonnie needs to grab her fucking phone and chase his ass.
I just wanted some fucking pussy, bro. You know? You cut them all loose, works the excuse. The truth is, I just want a nut. But that's what's fucking crazy, though. You know? Should have kept the Jimmy on extra tray. However, though, the terms and conditions, from what I saw, it's a freak bitch. You know, that's how it is, man. I wonder what the fucking contract looked like with that. Because you know there's always a whole bunch of behind the scenes shit like we just seen. What does your daddy think about it? Oh, he loves it. He loves it. And this is a British bitch, bro. And this is supposed to be old world pussy. That had that happen in America. Or did he fuck her over there and flee his ass to America or to Mexico? You gotta let me know, chat. Chat. Let me know. Girls just want to have fun, my guy.
The father of her child has left the country.
Dude, my whole TikTok's been flooded with those.
I feel bad for who the father is gonna be, bro. And I feel worse
bad
for the kid.
dude. He's getting
Bro,
bullied.
You low-key could rebrand though, like Kim Kardashian did. You know, you low-key could rebrand. But is it worth it?
It's never fucking worth it. I'm not rebranding shit. That's like Lana's whole ass, man. Oh, I thought basketball players were real nice dudes. Now she wants to go and have all of her shit redacted and expunged, as if you weren't gonna have a fucking future, man. It's nice that you don't have to work customer service no more, ladies. But listen, you're out there now, you know? That's a lot of chakra meditation, a lot of letting go you're gonna have to do. All that fucking spiritual soul type shit, you know? Wrap it up, y'all. Keep the Jimmy on extra tight, or just go and rub a few out. You see what I mean? Save yourself the fucking grief. Or just shove it up her motherfucking ass. I'm pretty sure she takes it like that anyway. And hopefully her dad likes that too. As a matter of fact, here's one for you. Johnny's plugging his mom. We've all seen that one, right? Now, we're not just spring chickens to this shit, you know, chat. We're adults. We're fucking adults here.
They really bigged you up, you know. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time.
Yeah? Would you do it again?
Every day.
Would you recommend me to a friend?
I recommend it to everyone,
Including your dad?
especially you.
Wow. Stay thirsty, my friend. Be careful out there, man. Liquid City.
Any other recommendations? Oh, that's right. Respect.
Nail bite.
I'm still sucking.
I'm surprised she's not wearing a turtle suit and shackled up. See, that's the type of response that warrants a turtle suit. You know what a turtle suit is, right? A turtle suit is one of those little turtle suits that a turtle wears that looks like a shell. They make you strip butt-ass naked. And then they put this big-ass pad on you, front and back, so you won't hurt yourself. They don't need nothing on you to hurt anybody else or yourself, so they strip you butt-ass, hoe-ass naked, and they put you inside. All that shit that's on a padded wall at a psych ward, they put you in that type of material, and they sit you away from everybody else. So if you walk into the courtroom and I'm looking and there's nobody in there, so they gave her a little bit of wiggle room on that one. It looks like they gave her some wiggle room, right, gentlemen? They gave her a little bit of wiggle room on that one. Because I don't see nobody in the jury box. It's just her, the lawyer, and the judge. And the judge's like, hey, I need a cup of coffee after this. We're gonna need to take a 15-minute recess. And she needs to take a 15-minute recess after the lady addressed herself like that. It's not like a bitch do a cup of coffee after judge. Where you gotta hold somebody in contempt of court. Like Zach Merkelberg and his squad walking in with meta glasses on, like, we want the whole thing and nothing but the thing. So help us, Lord. Probably playing the part really well. She looks like one of those Whoville characters. But if she's not faking it, and that's really some psychological shit that's going on, then whatever the fuck happened, and the reason why she's in there is probably because of, you know, maybe her kids. Let's say maybe her kids. That's what they respond to her as, maybe. You see? Maybe she has a parrot at the house. Because there's a lot of parrot mouth motherfuckers that are out there. Maybe she has a parrot at the house, and the parrot just responds to whatever the language of the environment is. We've done a couple of studies on that, haven't we? So can you please step up to the mic and please give us your government name, please? Address the court. A fuck you, bitch. And you say it with a straight face, dead ass? I mean, probably got some home issues going on. Hopefully you don't have.
We want to be clear, the President of the United States was not in the state of Florida. Right, and this remains an active investigation by the FBI.
At 1:30 this morning, the security detail detected that an individual had made his way into the inner perimeter of Mar-a-Lago. A deputy and 2 Secret Service agents on the detail went to that area to investigate. They confronted a white male that was carrying a gas can and a shotgun. He was ordered to drop those 2 pieces of equipment that he had with him, at which time he put down the gas can, raised the shotgun to a shooting position. At that point in time, the deputy and the 2 Secret Service agents fired their weapons and neutralized the threat. He is deceased at the scene.
At this time, no law enforcement personnel were injured during the incident. We want to be clear, the President of the United States was not in the state of Florida. And this remains an active investigation by the FBI.
That's right here, you heard it here first. This just in. Alright? The President of the United States is okay. Calm your nerves. Everything's nice, cool, calm, and collective. You motherfuckers get back to trying to find a Nancy, okay?
Hey, Olivia, we appreciate it.
You can go talk to them.
Well,
this isn't where I live.
So if this is not where your vehicle's registered, you might want to look that up with their state.
It is, buddy. My address is correct on my ID and where my car is registered.
Okay.
Good try, though.
All right. Thanks, Olivia.
Do you feel strong or what?
Bitch, just shut the fuck up.
Have a great day, okay?
I'll keep following you, okay?
Oh, no, she doesn't care. That's right, no, come on. She doesn't care? She doesn't care. They never do.
How does it feel to be a race traitor?
Wow.
That's what I say. Calling someone a race traitor,
You guys don't care.
I hope you realize that is the most racist that you can say as a white woman.
Of course, it is.
Thank you, brother. That is the most racist thing.
To me, it doesn't make any fucking sense. She's a white woman. They're both white men. And you're calling them race traitors, but you're harassing them for doing their job and enforcing the law. It doesn't make any fucking sense. This dude.
This man stood on a night bus, holding a human head, and later ate parts of the body in front of horrified passengers. It happened in 2008 on a Greyhound bus traveling through Manitoba, Canada. The attacker was Vince Lee. The victim, 22-year-old Tim McLean, was asleep with headphones on when Lee suddenly pulled out a knife and stabbed him over and over. Panicked passengers ran off the bus. Some tried to help, but the driver locked the doors to trap Lee inside. One man even tried to break the window, but couldn't get through. Inside, Lee cut off Tim's head, walked around the bus with it, and later ate parts of the body. This standoff lasted for hours before police arrested him. Lee told Dr.
That's the important detail that the white guy left out. He didn't say he ate any part of the guy's body. Eyeballs, tongue, ears, and nose.
years he believed God was ordering him to kill a demon. He was found not criminally responsible due to mental illness and sent to a psychiatric hospital. In 2017, he was released with full freedom under a new name, Will Baker.
Right next beside me was standing up and stabbing another guy with a Rambo knife, pretty much. It was a big survival knife like this in the throat. Repeatedly. Told everybody to get off the bus. Everybody started to get off the bus. The guy still kept stabbing him. Everybody got off the bus. Me and a trucker that stopped and the Greyhound driver ran up to the door to maybe see if the guy was still alive or we could help or something like that. And when we all got up, we seen that the guy was cut off.
I'm explaining to my team right now. I'm not gonna actually like thumb this one up. We're gonna run this program for you all out there, cause it's some fucking extraordinary weird shit. Plus we got a little bit of news at the end for you, so watch to the end. But I'm not gonna go ahead and thumb this one up. It looks like it already has 217,000 likes. I just don't want the algorithm trying to send me a whole bunch of shit that I really don't want to motherfucking keep reporting on, cause it's a real weird fucking situation.
Cutting off the guy's head there, and he saw us. He came back to the front of the bus, told the driver to shut the door. He pressed the button and the door shut, but it didn't shut in time, and the guy was able to get his knife out and take a swipe at us, so we backed off the door. And I ran around the backside of the bus driver took off, and then we both returned to the front to see what had happened, and he hadn't gotten off the bus. The door was still open. We shut the bus door that time and shut it. It was at that point that he came, started walking to the front of the bus, and he had the head in his hand, where he just looked at us like this and then dropped it on the ground, like, totally calm. The three of us had weapons from the trucker's truck there, and we just stayed outside while he tried to get out the door. Telling him, "No, stay put, stay there, don't try to come out." He tried to get the bus working, and the bus driver disabled the bus somehow in the back. I'm not sure how he did it. It was at that point, I think, that the police showed up and kicked us off, got us to the back, the end of the bus there. How were people reacting? Some people were puking, some...
What the fuck do you think? What the fuck do you think how people reacting? You know, reporters ask the stupidest fucking questions, man. God damn it.
People were crying, were in shock.
People running when they screamed?
Yeah, everybody was running, screaming off the bus. Like, when it happened, I think I was the first one to really realize what was going on and just scream, like, "Stop the bus, someone's getting stabbed, everybody get the hell off." The people at the front of the bus didn't really understand what was going on, so it almost turned into like a trample scene there, and everybody trying to get off the bus. But the guy, he didn't care at all. He wasn't concerned with anybody but the guy that he was stabbing.
What the guy looked like? Did you get a look at him?
The killer?
Yeah.
He's either Chinese or native. That's all I can say.
Oh shit. Is he the Chinese or native?
60, 200 pounds, he's wearing sunglasses, bald head. He looked totally calm.
A bald Chinese motherfucker, yo. Or a bald native. Now you know that's weird shit. Listen, anytime you see a bald Chinese person, run for your fucking life. Anytime you see a native person with bald hair, run. They're always synonymous with having hair on their head, all the way until they're about 90 years old. Long beards and long hair.
He didn't say a word, I don't think, to anybody on the bus. I think he got out and had a cigarette with one girl. Nothing, just totally calm. The guy that he stabbed was listening to his headphones and sleeping. He didn't do anything to provoke the guy. The guy just took a knife out and stabbed him. Started stabbing him like crazy and cut his head off.
How are you feeling when you saw what was happening?
I got sick after I saw the head thing. I just wanted to help me and the driver wanted to get the guy stuck in the bus. And at that point, when we saw the head, we knew that the guy was dead.
Oh my goodness. Wow. What the fuck do you think, man? How did you feel? Huh? when you saw somebody getting mangled alive? How did it make you feel? Like, what the fuck do you think, man? God damn it. See, that was back before telephones, before cell phones. These days, all you gotta do is look at the footage. What the fuck do you think? I'm the type of person, I'm gonna ask you, like, what the fuck do you think? You know, people throwing up, people running for their fucking lives, people screaming. Motherfuckers is trying to get missing. Weird bitch. Peep this shit out. You know what they ended up doing? This is this motherfucker right here. This is what this guy looked like. This dude.
This man stood on a night bus, holding a human head, and later ate parts of the body in front of horrified passengers. It happened in 2008 on a Greyhound bus traveling through Manitoba, Canada. The attacker was Vince Lee. The victim, 22-year-old Tim McLean, was asleep with headphones on when Lee suddenly pulled out a knife and stabbed him over and over. Panicked passengers ran off the bus. Some tried to help, but the driver locked the doors to trap Lee inside. One man even tried to break the window, but couldn't get through. Inside, Lee cut off Tim's head, walked around the bus with it, and later ate parts of the body. This standoff lasted for hours before police arrested him. Lee told Dr.
That's the important detail that the white guy left out. He didn't say he ate any part of the guy's body. Eyeballs, tongue, ears, and nose.
As he believed God was ordering him to kill a demon, he was found not criminally responsible due to mental illness and sent to a psychiatric hospital. In 2017, he was released with full freedom under a new name, Will Baker. Should someone who did this ever be free? Follow for more true crime stories.
The criminally insane. They said he was fucking screwed up, yo. And they let him go. They let him go, but they didn't let him go. They put him in some fucking Sutter Island type situation. He wasn't in his right state of mind. He's a weirdo. This guy has been known to be one of those enthusiasts of the extraterrestrial. He said that the Lord said to him to protect him.
Imagine sitting at the desk next to you is somebody who's got an IQ of 12,000.
You mentioned something about artificial intelligence, and that's now become like a crypto in terms of, many people firstly are talking about it. Some have invested in it and fully don't understand it still, and the other half are still convinced that it's going to change the world. How do you view AI's impact on the business of investing? And are there any specific sectors where you see it creating most value for investors?
Well, AI is new for most people, starting with ChatGPT, where you realize you actually could send a clever birthday card without writing it yourself. That was like some kind of, infinitesimally small appetizer for the main meal. I've been involved with AI since 2015, and at that point, hardly anybody knew what was going on, including me. I found out from Jack Ma, because we're on a board together in China, and we were going to see one of the leaders of China. So they put us all on buses, and he described what was going to happen in the future, and it was so exciting. I couldn't believe it. I mean, sort of 3 times faster drug development, approvals and pipeline, and huge breakthroughs in individual education, which could affect a country, particularly like India, where you have a lot of people who don't have good education and don't have financial resources. All you need is a smartphone. And at some point, there'll be individual programming just for you, so you can learn. Anyhow, I talked to the president of MIT, who was a friend of mine, who said Jack was underestimated. So imagine sitting in the desk next to you is somebody who's got an IQ of 12,000. I mean, instead of having somebody do research for you on something that would take them weeks, you get it in less than 5 minutes. I mean, there's going to be enormous change over time in the management of companies. There'll be certain, functions that'll be just completely automated. They'll be using AI to help enhance revenue with interesting ideas. You'll have all kinds of crazy issues, of AI imitating human behavior. And there'll be issues with AI on, sort of difficulties. One will be involving criminals. Criminals are, for the most part, not smart. Imagine criminals using mature AI. They don't have to be stupid anymore. That's a bad outcome, right? Rogue states using the power of AI is a very bad outcome compared to the way the world is today. So there are a lot of ethical issues. Next 10 years, the slowest part won't be developing the applications. It'll be building the data centers, because you can't have AI without data centers, and it takes longer to build that stuff, get permitted, have the supply chain stand up. But within 10 years, I mean, one of my friends who's won a Nobel Prize in this area told me in 5 years, we're going to have artificial general intelligence, which is a step function above anything we were currently thinking. 5 years, 7 years, that's nothing. So strap yourself in, because it's not just for your grandchildren or your children. It's going to be very exciting, and there are all kinds of opportunities that come from this investment-wise. Probably the biggest is the shortage of electricity, because the data centers eat so much power that most of the developed world where they put these things will be theoretically out of electricity in 4 to 5 years. That's like what? That will change somewhat as a function of whether they can design new semiconductors that don't use as much energy. But the fact that you can even say out loud that you could run out of electricity is like pretty scary, which will create enormous investment opportunities to solve that problem.
Mimicking human behavior, kind of like the imitation of real life. The ethical factor of it. AI is just a product of what came before us and a product of what is and what could be. More of what came before us from the beginning of time to what is now, mixed with our data for the future. So whatever you put into AI is what you're gonna get out. Imagine having a child. How are you gonna raise that child? What are you gonna instill inside of that child? So now we're all afraid and scared of AI these days, as if we didn't influence AI
You can't
for what AI knows.
what they don't.
Now, we can't fault anybody for what they did
You can only fault somebody
down the
for what
timeline
they won't.
to the present, but you have your opportunity to change your life into own your impact and invest in an AI in a much more positive light. Since it's all about whatever the hell you want to call it, like love and kindness and all that other extra shit. But we know the true hearts and minds of men and women that are on the planet all around the world. You don't need a world almanac to figure out what the stats are and who's winning in this world. Alright, so when you see an ad and you see TV, you listen to the music, you know automatically what AI is gonna come with, because we're gonna keep feeding AI the bullshit. And whatever happens, like they say, like last year, it all starts with an idea. You put the idea into the prompt, and then it manifests. You don't have to sit around and wait. You know, to pay for R&D and spend millions of dollars for research, developing, and marketing and promotions and labor, you get it instantly. So with that being said, you know, it all starts with the brain. It starts with the idea. The idea is going to take the idea and it's going to go on ahead and snowball. So the idea, the thoughts, the emotions become the words become the actions become the character defines the destiny. Now we're dealing with actual bots. We have delivery bots, we have actual droids that are dancing, delivering packages, manufacturing goods, making coffee, and delivering pizzas. And it is exciting, but at the same time, it is still kind of scary. But as an investment thing, that's what we're doing right now. And we're investing in education.
Lucid Space Labs.
And we're investing in technology. And we are investing in science. Just a little bit at a time. A little bit's supposed to go a long way, but with the help of AI, hopefully we can change the world. Liquid City. If this is an actual video, she'd be fucking breathing, man. You can see her breathing, especially if she's on the tip of the bed, laying just like that.
Local outlets, and none of them mentioned how fucking weird she's sleeping. Why is she sleeping like that? Her shoes are on. She's face down, up on the side of the bed. Also, why is there a camera pointed at her bed while she's...
Yeah, she's on that motherfucking X video shit. This is crazyshit.com.
Some good ass weed.
It's some crazyshit.com type shit right here, man. Clearly, like they say, grandma's waiting for somebody to pull up and tap that ass. That's a fucking goddamn sex doll or something, man. It's not a real motherfucking person. Especially if it's an old lady. Nobody fucking sleeps like that, man. Look at the pillow. That's a movie set, man. Somebody filmed that for a fucking movie. On purpose. Just so you can get in that goddamn suit with that raggedy ass tie. Make $100,000 a year net. You can make $100,000 a year gross, but you still gotta be a single person though, and focus on yourself. And you'll be among the elite. You'll be among the top 1% if you're not filling your life up with a bunch of fucking people that's constantly needing and wanting from you. If you want to enjoy the journey and who you want to enjoy it with, that shit costs money, man. And if you had $1 million, you can go flex, but you'll be needing to make another $1 million after that. So like you say, you invest that $1 million to try and make it $45 million. That's why you hang around those type of people. Instead of out there trying to get some fucking nookie. Or somebody trying to get some ding-a-ling from you. And everybody trying to figure out who's fucking daddy's who.
But that's not even rent. You can't even go to lunch once. You ain't strapped a condom on yet. Nothing. You ain't had a bottle. You ain't like nothing. You hadn't made one mistake. That's what you get spent.
It's all about the motherfucking dollars. It's all about the money.
That takes care of whatever rent. If you can get an efficiency, you're doing good. You probably still have to go and see Uncle Sam and get you some fucking food stamps. You hear that bitch behind us giggling and laughing like it's funny. This shit ain't fucking funny. Broke as a joke. That shit ain't fucking funny. The only reason this guy got bopped, like my Aussie man said it, he left the fucking scene. Don't leave the scene, man. You know, you guys can talk it out, gap it out, exchange some information. And there you go. I'm pretty sure he didn't run him over unless he ran him the fuck over. What do you think? Like he ended up under the road, underneath the spirit of ecstasy. I wouldn't put it past him. That's a man with a lot of money pulling up, trying to get his fucking groceries. Her and her son are living on the fucking streets, man. That money is enough for them every month to get a hotel room, and that's a hotel room for about 3 to 4 days. Enough for they can take a clean shower, watch some TV, and for her to dye her fucking hair back black to get rid of the fucking gray. And that's it. Then it's right back to the motherfucking streets, yo. And then they up the age for you to collect your social security. Hell, I'm at the fucking casino right now, and everybody here is about 90 fucking years old, man. There's a guy that's in there right now behind the screens. He's been here 40 fucking years, man. He's been here so long. There's a sport that they play that they don't even play any fucking more. They still show it on the screens, just like the horse races. The horse races is going out of style. That little sport game where they're bouncing the fucking ball off the wall. There used to be a court right next door, man. That shit hasn't been here for like 30 years. And these motherfuckers was here when that shit was popping. I got a buddy right now still working at Chick-fil-fucking-Lay, man. With an economics degree. A master's in economics. And you're working at Chick-fil-A serving tables with a fucking bow tie, bro. And you're gonna tell me, oh, it's meager pay, but you get so much more. And that's what the fuck they want you to believe, man. So you can keep working for that fucking meager pay. I mean, and then again, he also died at like 27, and there's that whole weird conspiracy how motherfuckers want to be cashed out at the age of 27. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. And then look around that time, who else died along with him, because they say it's usually in threes. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, R.I.P. to Kurt. Great music.
Disturbing fan theories, part 6. Ever since Kurt Cobain turned the gun on himself in 1994, fans have speculated that he was actually murdered by his wife, Courtney Love. This was fueled by the fact that Courtney's own private investigator, Tom Grant, who she hired to find Cobain when he escaped from rehab, genuinely believes that she killed Kurt. For starters, Grant notes that Cobain injected himself with such a large dose of heroin before his death that there's no way he would have been able to pull the trigger. Grant also believes Cobain's note was doctored by Love to make it appear as a suicide note. Additionally, there was a lack of fingerprints from Kurt or others at the scene, suggesting that they may have been carefully removed to hide someone else's evidence. Grant also asserts that Love had a financial motive to kill Cobain, considering Kurt was planning to divorce her. Perhaps most shockingly, Kurt Cobain's own grandfather, Leland Cobain, believed that Kurt had been murdered, and he reportedly held this belief for the rest of his life until he died in 2014.
Yep. They uncovered some shit, and it is a fact that nobody believes that Kurt committed suicide in the greenhouse with a fucking shotgun. He squeezed it with his goddamn toe.
Jesse, toxicology revealed that even for a standard user, whatever that actually means, his was 3 times the limit.
What do the lungs tell you about drug use?
Well, lungs tend to be heavy, right? Because with heroin abuse, and specifically morphine, which is a metabolite of heroin, it's a respiratory depressant. So the lungs at autopsy, you know, when you weigh them, in a case of heroin abuse, they tend to be rather heavy. And so that would be consistent with what they're talking about with the changes in the organs. The one thing you have to, you know, kind of think about with Kurt Cobain's death is that he had a protracted history of IV and intramuscular drug abuse, where he's injecting, and his tolerance level was
slamming it, by the way,
be through the roof compared to, you know, somebody that just was introduced to heroin suddenly. But Jesse, toxicology revealed that even for a standard user, whatever that actually means, his was 3 times the limit. So we're talking about a level of lethality that, you know, would make weaker men, you know, bend a knee here. So you have to factor that into all of this.
I know what the fuck's going on. I understand the industry and the mind of the industry. And to keep the fans talking and have them in mystery is a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, man. Because you're anticipating what the fuck is going on. If he decides to disappear for a little bit, go out there, man, spend some time with your family. It's always good to take a little time away from the industry and reset, bro. It is a reset. It is public marketing. It is a PR. It is a publicity stunt as well. What I believe homie's doing, though, especially during this time where there's a lot of this political bullshit going on like it's never been before, almost on some civil rights shit, back when it was the blacks and the whites, I honestly believe now is a perfect time to do that, man.
On Calle Ocho, calming down Sunday night after a disturbing discovery was made inside this little Havana Dollar Tree. An employee calling police after finding a woman's naked body inside the store's freezer around 8 a.m.
The Dollar Tree complainant advised she found a nude female in the cooler of the store. In the freezer.
City of Miami police identifying the woman as 32-year-old Helen Mizell Garay Sanchez. They say Sanchez entered the Dollar Tree just before closing time Saturday night, making her way through an area designated for employees only. Then into that freezer around 10 p.m., never to walk back out.
God, that's so crazy because nobody knows how she got in. Nobody saw her.
Shoppers shaken Sunday afternoon.
I would never believe in a Dollar Tree you would find a dead body in the Dollar Tree. I'm totally in shock.
Meanwhile, investigators working to figure out what led to this nightmare.
She was 32, and it's really sad that she did what she did.
That's crazy, yo. 32 years old, you go into a Dollar Tree on Calle Ocho. You're a doctor, an anesthesiologist, and you go into the back room where the employees only is at, and you go inside the fucking freezer and die. Then they find your fucking body the next goddamn day, and you're butt-ass naked? Now, mind you, they say they ruled out mental illness. I mean, you have a job as an anesthesiologist and you're young. You leave behind a child and a husband. Like, what the fuck were you thinking, yo? That's what I'm saying. You had to have been on something.
A shocking incident in Miami. 32-year-old Dr. Helen Maciel Garay Sanchez was found dead inside a freezer at a Dollar Tree store. Helen, a pediatric anesthesiologist and mother of 2 from Nicaragua, entered the store on Saturday evening. She did not make any purchases and went into an employee-only area. Her body was discovered the next morning, Sunday around 8 a.m., by an employee inside the freezer. Authorities have ruled out foul play for now and are investigating whether personal or psychological factors were involved. The exact cause of death
has not been released.
I know. We over here, we got the news, yo, this morning. She was drunk, yo. She was drunk. This happened back in like early December. It's almost Valentine's Day. And I honestly thought some infidelity was on. Maybe she met some homeboy in the back, got it on real quick, because you were found butt naked. That's the crazy thing. Why are you butt naked in the fucking freezer? Don't you want to keep the clothes on? Alright, long story short, she couldn't find the emergency release. Every walk-in freezer does have an emergency release, just in case you do get stuck. Maybe it was defaulty. We live out here in Miami. There's a lot of weird shit that's going on out here, so I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, you're a doctor. I'm pretty sure, you know, plus you got kids and all that other extra shit. I'm pretty sure you would have thought that first. What I'm trying to figure out, though, is like, why the fuck didn't you make a phone call? You didn't phone a friend, yo? Bonita? Help me. You couldn't have called your husband. You couldn't have called your constituents at your job. You couldn't have banged on the fucking door? So that's why I'm like, nobody knew, yo? If I'm going into the freezer, man, I'm hooking up. That's me. I'm hooking up with something. Especially if I'm gonna be found butt-ass naked the next fucking day, yo. Anyway, it turns out she had alcohol in her system. I believe it was 0.113, 0.118. Hopefully she wasn't off that goddamn oxygen. Hopefully she wasn't off the CO2. Because that's laughing gas, by the way. And people do that shit for fun. The ending report is that she died of hypothermia. High off of, well, drunk, not high, but maybe it was a combination. And they don't want to release that. Maybe she took a little puff of the motherfucking CO2. Because you do get a nice little euphoric high. Maybe she did a couple of shots. But how you ended up at a fucking Dollar Tree is beyond me. Like, I'm not going to a fucking Dollar Tree just to wander in the back. But it turns out it was hypothermia. R.I.P. yo. Let's go on ahead and send her some money. Alright. Oh, and as a matter of fact, yes, the family is suing the Dollar Tree for $50 million. And I know they're gonna win that one, man. They're gonna win that. I mean, real quick before we go on to the next. You know, she is a grown woman. She makes her own decisions. But, you know, y'all gotta do your checks at night. Make sure nobody's out there doing little kitty shit. Because it is a weird world out there. Adults are acting like kids, and the kids are acting like motherfucking adults. We'll see how that one turns out. We'll keep you posted. Liquid City.
Disturbing Fan Theories, Part 6. Ever since Kurt Cobain turned the gun on himself in 1994, fans have speculated that he was actually murdered by his wife, Courtney Love. This was fueled by the fact that Courtney's own private investigator, Tom Grant, who she hired to find Cobain when he escaped from rehab, genuinely believes that she killed Kurt. For starters, Grant notes that Cobain injected himself with such a large dose of heroin before his death that there's no way he would have been able to pull the trigger. Grant also believes Cobain's note was doctored by Love to make it appear as a suicide note. Additionally, there was a lack of fingerprints from Kurt or others at the scene, suggesting that they may have been carefully removed to hide someone else's evidence. Grant also asserts that Love had a financial motive to kill Cobain, considering Kurt was planning to divorce her. Perhaps most shockingly, Kurt Cobain's own grandfather, Leland Cobain, believed that Kurt had been murdered, and he reportedly held this belief for the rest of his life until he died in 2014.
Yep. They uncovered some shit, and it is a fact that nobody believes that Kurt committed suicide in the greenhouse with a fucking shotgun. He squeezed it with his goddamn toe. That's what a little bit of that love would get you. A whole bunch of bullshit.
What do the lungs tell you about drug use? Well, lungs tend to be heavy, right? Because with heroin abuse, and specifically morphine, which is a metabolite of heroin, it's a respiratory depressant. So the lungs at autopsy, you know, when you weigh them, in a case of heroin abuse, they tend to be rather heavy. And so that would be consistent with what they're talking about with the changes in the organs. The one thing you have to, you know, kind of think about with Kurt Cobain's death is that he had a protracted history of IV and intramuscular drug abuse, where he's injecting, and his tolerance level would
slamming it, by the way,
be through the roof compared to, you know, somebody that just was introduced to heroin suddenly. But
on Calle Ocho, calming down Sunday.
Disturbing Fan Theories, Part 6. Ever since Kurt Cobain turned the gun on himself in 1994, fans have speculated that he was actually murdered by his wife, Courtney Love. This was fueled by the fact that Courtney's
The only reason this guy got bopped, like my Aussie man said it, he left the fucking scene. Don't leave the scene, man. You know, you guys can talk it out, gap it out, exchange some information. And there you go. I'm pretty sure he didn't run him over unless he ran him the fuck over. What'd you think? Like he ended up under the road, underneath the spirit of ecstasy. I wouldn't put it past him. That's a man with a lot of money pulling up, trying to get his fucking groceries. Her and her son are living on the fucking streets, man. That money is enough for them every month to get a hotel room. And that's a hotel room for about 3 to 4 days. Enough of they can take a clean shower, watch some TV, and for her to dye her fucking hair back black to get rid of the fucking gray. And that's it. Then it's right back to the motherfucking streets, yo. And then they up the age for you to collect your Social Security. Hell, I'm at the fucking casino right now, and everybody here is about 90 fucking years old, man. There's a guy that's in there right now behind the screen. He's been here 40 fucking years, man. He's been here so long. There's a sport that they play that they don't even play any fucking more. They still show it on the screens, just like the horse races. The horse races is going out of style. That little sport game where they're bouncing the fucking ball off the wall. There used to be a court right next door, man. That shit hasn't been here for like 30 years. And these motherfuckers was here when that shit was popping. I got a buddy right now still working at Chick-fil-fucking-Lay, man. With an economics degree. A master's in economics. And you're working at Chick-fil-A serving tables with a fucking bow tie, bro. And you're gonna tell me, oh, it's meager pay, but you get so much more. And that's what the fuck they want you to believe, man. So you can keep working for that fucking meager pay. I mean, and then again, he also died at like 27, and there's that whole weird conspiracy how motherfuckers want to be cashed out at the age of 27. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. And then look around that time, who else died along with him, because they say it's usually in threes. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, R.I.P. to Kurt. Great music.
Disturbing Fan Theories, Part 6. Ever since Kurt Cobain turned the gun on himself in 1994, fans have speculated that he was actually murdered by his wife, Courtney Love. This was fueled by the fact that Courtney's own private investigator, Tom Grant, who she hired to find Cobain when he escaped from rehab,
genuinely believes that she killed Kurt. For starters, Grant notes that Cobain injected himself with
such a large dose of heroin before his death that there's no way he would have been able to pull the trigger. Grant
also believes Cobain's
note was doctored by Love to make it appear as a suicide note. Additionally, there was a lack of fingerprints from Kurt or others at the scene, suggesting that they may have been carefully removed to hide someone else's evidence. Grant also asserts that Love had a financial motive to kill Cobain, considering Kurt was planning to divorce her. Perhaps most shockingly, Kurt Cobain's own grandfather, Leland Cobain, believed that Kurt had been murdered, and he reportedly held this belief for the rest of his life until he died in 2014.
Yep. They uncovered some shit, and it is a fact that nobody believes that Kurt committed suicide in the greenhouse with a fucking shotgun. He squeezed it with his goddamn toe.
Jesse, toxicology revealed that even for a standard user, whatever that actually means, his was 3 times the limit. What do the lungs tell you about drug use? Well, lungs tend to be heavy, right? Because with heroin abuse, and specifically morphine, which is a metabolite of heroin,
It's a respiratory depressant. So the lungs at autopsy, you know, when you weigh them, in a case of heroin abuse, they tend to be rather heavy. And so that would be consistent with what they're talking about with the changes in the organs. The one thing you have to, you know, kind of think about with Kurt Cobain's death is that he had a protracted history of IV and intramuscular drug abuse, where he's injecting, and his tolerance level would
Slamming it, by the way.
be through the roof compared to, you know, somebody that just was introduced to heroin suddenly. But Jesse, toxicology revealed that even for a standard user, whatever that actually means, his was 3 times the limit. So we're talking about a level of lethality that, you know, would make weaker men, you know, bend a knee here. So you have to factor that into all of this.